Today we are going to learn about the writing process using poems in fiction. The basic steps in the writing process include pre-writing, drafting, revising, editing, and publishing. Pre-writing for fiction is very simple. It allows us to discover and explore our initial ideas about a subject. There are different ways to pre-write, however. You can do free writing, brainstorming, or clustering. It depends on how one would like to do it. Drafting for fiction. Drafting is a process of writing down ideas. It organizes them into a sequence. It provides the reader with a frame for understanding these ideas. It's all about getting your ideas down on paper. Revising for fiction. Look at something from a fresh, critical perspective. It reconsiders your arguments, reviews your evidence, and refining your purpose. Revising is reorganizing your presentation and reviving stale prose. Editing for fiction. When you edit, you look at spelling, capitalization, punctuation, grammar, sentence structure, subject-verb agreement, consistent verb tense, and word usage. There are different ways to edit, however. One can self-edit. A good way to do this would be read your work backwards, meaning take one sentence at a time, start at the end, and work your way backwards. Or another good way is to peer edit and have a friend read your work, for a new set of eyes might find mistakes easier. Publishing for fiction. Time to share your ideas with others. Different ways for you to publish are to give it to your teacher to respond to, read it out loud in class, post it on a bulletin board, submit it for publication in a magazine, send it to someone, like a pen pal, publish it on the internet, or make it into a book for keeping in the school library. Poetry writing process is a little bit different, but very similar. For pre-writing, you can free-write about your topic. Circle any interesting image, word, or detail. Decide which ones you want to use in your poem. Then, identify the mood you want to convey. How does the topic make you feel? Create images that emphasize the feeling you desire to create. Then, begin. Determine which word, line, or image captures your attention most and leads to other details and images. Determine which line will be the focus on your writing. For drafting, using your pre-writing as a guide. Let the words flow freely. Don't feel limited by a predetermined format. Explore sound devices. Allow for serendipity. Use figurative language. Allow for inspiration. Choose words to reflect your mood of your poem. Keep in mind word connotation. Experiment with different structures. Read your draft aloud. Consider possible changes. Read your draft aloud again and again and again. Consider possible changes. For revising, editing, and publishing during poetry, add details. The success of your poem ultimately depends on the clarity of images. Look for opportunities to appeal to the five senses. Good poetry is experience. Use punctuation correctly. Punctuate your sentences based on how they're supposed to be read, not by where the line ends. Before you publish the final draft, read it aloud one more time.